Hey guys, how's it going? Bufferkid here, back on my channel, and wow, what is going on here? We've got some major changes. This video is actually an update of my gaming and computer movie setup, as well as a continuation to my computer build video from 2013. I will go ahead and post links to the original gaming setup video, and then also too I will post a link to the original computer build video, because it has been over a year since I made that video, and I was finally able to finish building this computer here. Right down there, I was able to finish building that. So oh, where do we start? I mean this is weird. I mean, where do we start here? Well, I guess we could start with let's start with the keyboard and mouse, because if you remember in the original video, I was running a wireless keyboard and mouse from Logitech, and I was doing some comparing and deciding, and then also too I was discussing with Arcade Main Machine and Jay Blackheart on what's the best gaming keyboard and mouse to get, and they were recommending to me Logitech, but I told them with my budget that I had, because I got my tax return, and thank God I did. I mean, that was a godsend. I went ahead and ordered some computer parts, so let's get started with the keyboard and mouse, shall we? This is the Cooler Master Devastator gaming keyboard and mouse combo. Ordered this from Newegg. Only cost me $30. Wasn't too bad, and been trying it out, because when I was playing games, especially games, I play a lot of Star Trek Online, which you've seen one video on my channel from Star Trek Online, my Star Trek Online Age of Starship build. Please check that video out. I have more that I'm going to be working on. I was playing STFs, and I was getting a lot of input lag, because of course the keyboard and mouse was wireless, so I was getting a lot of input lag whenever hitting an action button in the game. I'd get a delay, and then half the time I'd be dead. So I decided, it's time to get rid of the wireless keyboard and mouse. Let's go for something that I know can handle it. And like I said, for $30, this Cooler Master Devastator, I think this is Devastator CM Devastator gaming keyboard and mouse, is actually pretty good. Not bad. It's got the bang for the buck. Pretty good. All right. Let's see. Next thing. Originally, when I had done my original film video at the time of my computer, I had decided I was going to reuse my graphics card at the time, which is this little baby right here. This is a lot of you may remember, this is the AMD Radeon HD 2400 PCI Express 2.0 graphics card. This was manufactured by Diamond. This had the VGA, DVI, and then also HDMI output, but it's only an HD 2400, 256 megabytes of graphics RAM. Not very powerful. And then eventually I decided after a while, I was playing Star Trek Online, wasn't able to utilize it fully, because Star Trek Online there's a lot of action going on in the game. So I decided I would switch to the onboard graphics card that is actually built into the motherboard, which was an Intel HD graphics card, whatever the fuck we want to call it. It's integrated graphics on the motherboard, and the CPU was handling it. Well, I was using that and wasn't being able to utilize that fully, because it wasn't as great. Let's just say onboard graphics, it's decent for certain applications like watching HD videos, but as far as like high def gaming, forget about it. So I decided this was another thing I was debating and comparing, and also discussing as well with Arcade Main Machine and Jay Blackheart on graphics cards to get. And then also I talked to people in chat in Star Trek Online. They were asking what were you running, and I told them what I was running. They were like, what the fuck is your problem? What is wrong with you running onboard graphics? I was like, well, what do you recommend for a good graphics card? And I told them what my budget was. And a lot of them gave good recommendations, and one of them actually recommended this card to me, and I do thank the people in game a lot. If you have any questions and you're new to Star Trek Online, don't be afraid to ask a question in the chat, because yeah, you may get some trolls, or you may get some morons that say, "Oh, you're so dumb, you're so stupid, you don't know how to play this game." But a lot of times there are people out there who are real nice that will help you out and answer questions. I'm one of those people. If you ever find me in game and you ask me a question, I won't ignore you. I will help you out. I will answer a question for you. Or I'm even nice enough to help out in missions in games. If you're new to the game, I will help you out. I do not have a problem with that. Which, speaking of that, I do have a lifetime subscription to Star Trek Online, my favorite game. But anyway, back to the graphics card. Finally decided to get a graphics card that I know can handle the game. I wanted to see the game for a long time, in high settings, in 1080p. So I went ahead and decided to get a new graphics card. This is the Gigabyte Radeon R7 260X 2GB GDDR5 PCI Express 3.0 graphics card. This is the overclock version. It does have the WindForce anti-turbulence cooling system on it. Yep, this card, I'm sorry I didn't show this card off when I got it. I got it Tuesday. I was so excited to get it. And I wanted to get this thing installed, get the drivers installed, and get everything set up, and make sure I didn't have any problems. This does support PCI Express 3.0, as mentioned. It's 128-bit, DirectX 11 support, OpenGL, good graphics card. So, I mean, if you want to see a video of it, just search it on YouTube or Google it. You'll see some videos on it. See what it looks like. But I'll also put a link to it in the video if you're curious. Also a link to the keyboard, mouse, and all the other stuff that I have. Okay. Now after getting the keyboard and mouse and the graphics card, I was thinking to myself, okay, Adam, you're running a high-def TV as your computer monitor. And let's just say high-def TVs are not bad for computer monitors. I've been using this one a long time, since 2009. But its downfall is it has one HDMI input. And I'm using HDMI into this TV from my Sony 7.1 receiver. And you may have seen that in the video, which if you want I can put a link to that video in the video description. So anyway, I had tried to run HDMI out of both the Radeon 2400 HD 2400 as well as the Intel graphics card, but I was running it into the receiver and then it was outputting to this television. Well, that's the thing. It's going through a pass-through device, and it would not display the boot for Windows, and then also the motherboard boot. If I ever have to get into the motherboard BIOS, I was not seeing that screen. So I decided I would axe that, and I switched over to VGA. I was running that into this monitor. Well, when I was running the graphics card, I wasn't getting interlacing issues where lines going across the screen. And then when I hooked it into the onboard graphics card, for some reason I was getting interlaced lines throughout the screen every so often that was going diagonal across the screen, and that drove me nuts for a long time. And then also too, I wasn't able to run games like Star Trek Online on advanced settings because also I was utilizing my 8 gigabytes of RAM in my system. So I decided if I was getting a new graphics card, and I knew I was going to get one that supported HDMI and was going to be a decent high-end HD graphics card, I was going to need a monitor to support that. So I went ahead and I bought this monitor. This is the Asus VX23H LCD monitor. I've seen videos about this. This is actually a pretty good monitor. I bought this on Newegg.com for $160. This monitor actually goes for about $170, and then I got a $20 mail-in rebate. So this monitor alone only cost me $130. And then also with the graphics card too, that graphics card was $129.99, $130. So, and then I also got a $20 mail-in rebate for that. So after that's all said and done, I got the graphics card for $110. So, hey, awesome. But yep, I hooked this up the other day. One of the reasons why I bought this monitor was it has two HDMI inputs. So I got this hooked up, got this all set up. I mean, and this monitor is real thin. I cannot believe how thin this monitor is. This thing is thin. And this is a 23-inch monitor. Of course, we are displaying the wonderful channels of myself, yours truly, Bufferkid, here on YouTube. Of course, oh, whoa, what we got here? Oh, crap. There's my Twitch channel. How'd I do that? Holy crap. There's my Twitch channel. One of the awesome channels for a live stream, and of course the awesome channels for gaming videos and other videos here. Bufferkid, of course. Oh, wait. What's this do? I got banners. What the hell is this? Oh, yeah, by the way, I'd like to give a big thank you to Arcade Main Machine, who did my banners for me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And of course, he put the wonderful fleet logo of our fleet in Star Trek Online, the wonderful Borg Assimilation Squad, as well, because got to represent the Borg Assimilation Squad. But anyway, but yeah, decided to go with a full HD 1080p monitor if I was going to get into PC gaming and to be able to see what the games were like in high def. So yep, this monitor is outputted from the graphics card into HDMI, so I'm able to get full bandwidth. So yeah, this is awesome. I love this. Okay. Next thing, this isn't really a new part. I've had this part for a while, and I actually showed this off in the original build video when I decided I wasn't going to use this, but then after talking with Arcade Main Machine, I was using the onboard sound card in this computer, but then I decided, you know what the hell? Let's try this out and see what happens, because Arcade's told me a lot of these old sound cards are actually better than the newer ones. So I went ahead and I put my old Sound Blaster X-Fi Extreme Audio sound card in there. This is just PCI sound card. Supports 5.1, 6.1, and 7.1. But yeah, I put this in there, and actually this actually is outputted into this high def television here, which actually outputs optical into my receiver, so I get pretty good sound. I mean, let's just say the sound is freaking awesome, and especially playing games like Star Trek Online, Euro Truck Simulator 2. Holy crap, does it sound good? Yeah, I like it. But yeah, oh, and also too, I'd like to give a big thanks to both Jay Blackheart and Arcade Main Machine. They actually helped me get this dual monitor setup actually working. I mean, originally I wasn't going to buy this monitor, but then Arcade Main Machine talked me into it. Thanks again, Arcade. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the banner as well. Really adds something to the channels. Okay, one more thing I did get. This video is kind of getting 13 minutes long. Whenever I was talking on Skype, I'd be using these headsets here. These are Plantronics headsets. They hook in to this laptop, which, by the way, I'm not using this Toshiba laptop anymore for some reason. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't necessarily see the point of having it now, since I have dual monitors. Because one, I can play the game, and then the other one, I can display Skype. Or if I'm streaming on Twitch, I can have OBS open on the secondary monitor, and then I can also monitor the chat on Twitch while I'm playing the game if there's any problems. I have done some test streams on Twitch using OBS. I have OBS configured, and it's working great. But yeah, that's actually a two separate inputs. And let's just say if I'm going to do voiceovers in games, originally when I did the Star Trek Online Age of Starship build video, and then I also did the intro to my channel video, I was actually using that headset to record with Audacity. I was using that computer for Audacity and then doing the capture on the computer. And then I decided, you know what, it's time to get a new headset. It's time to get one. I need a USB headset again. So, after some comparing, and discussing, of course, as well, finally went ahead and got a new headset. This is a Roswell, let's see, this is the RHM 6308. These are actually gaming headsets, if you believe it or not. These are actually gaming headsets, and they're actually pretty good. But the problem I'm having right now is they're kind of hurting my ears, because I'm just not used to them yet. I was used to the Plantronics for the longest time, and I'm not used to the Rosewells yet. It's gonna take a little time. It's kind of hurting the top of my ears, but they're actually pretty good. I hardly hear anything out of those headsets, except for what's coming in. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, I will have links to all the parts that were in this video. If you're curious about what I got, if you want to check them out, I will have links to the monitor, the mouse, the graphics card, and the headset. If you want to check those out, maybe if you're interested in buying them, I mean, go ahead. If you want, well, you know what? Let's do something real quick here. I mean, what the hey? Let's do something real quick. Let's go ahead and let me show you real quick, because I mean, I've seen other videos of this monitor, and an arcade main machine actually showed me his monitor last night in a video, and it didn't really do justice. That's if this thing doesn't patch or this thing does not crash, because Stowe is known for crashing. And which is odd, is I do have the latest driver from AMD, and after I got it all up and running, the first night was fine. And then after the second night, the damn thing crashed. So yeah, they got to fix those issues. But yeah, let me just take you in game real quick and actually show you what this looks like. Won't be able to do space battles and film with one hand, so sorry. I'll just be able to show you in game real quick what it looks like. So yeah, let's go into the game options just real quick. But yeah, the minute I had this set up and I got the drivers configured, yeah, it had detected this, and it had put all my graphics in game to its recommended settings. Everything is on high. And when I went to test this, Holodeck server was down. When I went and tested this, I was like, son of a bitch. And I had Arcade Main Machine in the call too, and he knew I was disappointed. So I went over to the triple test server of Star Trek Online, and that was the first server that detected the new card, and it set everything to high. And I was like, holy crap. I could not believe how awesome this looked. I'd been wanting to see this game in its full resolution and everything for the longest time. But yeah, I had Jay Blackheart in the call too, and when I had seen what it looked like, I said, "Oh my God, it's so beautiful." And yeah, Jay, I know you're getting me on that, but come on, it was the first time I'd ever seen it. But yeah, look at this. I mean, look at the detail on this. This is my new Odyssey Operations Cruiser. I bought this last week. But yeah, I mean, look at how nice this is. Colors are so vibrant. The detail is so nice. I love it. So yeah, if you're looking for a good bang for the buck graphics card and monitor, I would recommend the R7 260X. And then also I would recommend also getting this Asus monitor. So once again, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with my channel. And this is Bufferkid saying be cool and see you. And stay tuned for more videos from Star Trek Online. And then also stay tuned for some Euro Truck Simulator 2 videos. They will be coming. Oh, and also I'd like to give a big thanks also to Trouble A385 YTGC Now. He was nice enough to get me Minecraft for my birthday. So thanks again, Robert. I really appreciate that. I'm definitely going to get in and play Minecraft, which is another game I can run better now. So once again, guys, thanks for watching, and be sure to stay tuned to my channel for more videos, and also to stay tuned to my Twitch channel as well. Be planning on doing some streams here soon. So thanks for watching, and see ya.